Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is going on, everyone?
Chilling, chilling, Mark. How you doing?
I'm watching some Cuphead video right now.
Oh, yeah. So I heard that there was a DLC that people were waiting for a good long while.
Yep, it's called Delicious Second Course,
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. All right.
and it adds a new character, which is like she's like a cappuccino chick, and
Mm,
it adds more bosses too. I think it adds 6 more bosses to be exact.
okay.
They look hard as shit.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. The Cuphead way. Yes, sir.
Yes, I honestly want to play it, and then I'm also like I haven't played Cuphead in a long time, so I gotta get back my rhythm of the shit, and
Mm-hmm,
I'm just like,
mm-hmm.
do I really want to?
I 100% understand what you
Yeah,
mean about getting into the rhythm. Yes.
yeah, because I finished the game. I finished the game on Xbox. I did beat it. It's hard as shit. Even the final boss is not the hardest boss though. It's the robot before him.
Oh,
That was
okay.
the hardest
Okay.
boss. Like the last boss wasn't the hardest at all.
Mm.
Like I would say he was kind of easy compared to like a lot of the other bosses they have in the game.
What about that flower, though?
The flower, as long as you know where you
I
have to jump
remember
and
the
shit,
flower.
yeah, as
Hmm?
long as you know where to jump, you're good. Like it's not, you kind of gotta just know where things are gonna pop up and stuff. Other than that, this flower is not that hard.
Gotcha,
You
gotcha.
also
I
gotta
just love
get,
that dance he
yeah,
does.
yeah. You also gotta get good at adjust like changing your weapons on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
That was the other thing. It's like you're gonna go back and forth with a weapon like all the time, and you have to learn how to shoot a weapon like switch them on the fly.
Okay, okay. Good stuff.
But I haven't done it in such a long time, so I'm just like, do I want to do this or not? So I'm looking at it though. I'll wait till it probably goes on sale and then I'll pick it up
Gotcha, gotcha.
because I have it on Xbox. It's I don't think the DLC is free on the Game Pass. I think the game is
Understood.
free.
Okay, okay.
So
I got you.
I'll
I just
wait.
need you to hear something, Mark, because this is weird, random, but it also applies to Red Cyclone Inc. as a whole. I need you to hear this. I don't know who you talk to, but we had a running joke, thanks to NXT 2.0, about one of the characters being the son of potentially like the son of Big Vito, when in reality, one of them is like another wrestler's son, but whatever, right? Yo, why does Big Vito follow the Red Cyclone on Twitter? What happened, Mark?
I don't know.
Why does Big Vito, why does the real Big Vito follow us? What's going on?
Um, I don't know, and I'm not sure about that. I don't know how proud of that I am. Of.
I mean, listen, I'm not mad. He is who he is,
Yeah.
successful dude. But I'm just saying, man. Listen, I'm not trying to get caught up in nothing, man. Nah,
Well,
you're trying to
we
get
don't
me
we don't
whacked.
we don't really talk shit like that towards him compared to like
No,
Steve
I mean
Cardini
that's
and
a
stuff.
good thing because we follow, because they
Yeah.
follow us. They don't like us talking trash. No, we
I
don't
still
talk
talk
trash.
trash. Steve Cardini gets it all the time.
God, listen, leave the man alone. That's not fair.
Well, makes it.
Every
He was a
every
terrible
listen,
Red
the
Ranger.
life is going on, and more Power Rangers are committing felonies. He stayed okay, man. Leave him alone.
He still fell out of the ring, and I lost respect for him.
Damn, damn. It's like that.
He was
All right,
bad. He was really bad. Even the comic book can't get him right.
that's messed up.
Well, I guess to get him right because they just made him seem kind of annoying character.
Look. Listen. I think some things people got typecast because of that damn original show. Listen, season 3 is not the end all be all,
It's terrible.
but it kind of was, wasn't it?
It's a shit show.
That kind of left the impression. But it's the sad thing. That's probably what left the impression on people of Power Rangers, of their personalities at least, was like, okay, it's wrapped up, it's over here now. We know Tommy's this way, and we got whiny Rocky.
Yeah. Adam was
Yeah,
the best one that came out of that.
yeah, I think he fared the best.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I liked Adam a lot more than him.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Hmm.
Actually, talking about Power Rangers, Shout Factory just announced that they're adding more of the Sensei's to its
Damn.
mix. So they're adding
Okay.
some of the older ones, not none of the newer ones. So I think they
All
have
right.
up to Wild Force. No, yeah, Wild Force. No, is it? Yeah, Wild Force. Yeah.
Wait, so you can so now you're saying you can go from the beginning, actual beginning into
No, no,
Wild
no,
Force,
no.
or they
They
still have you going
have
back?
no. They have. So the Sensei's they have is I think it would be Ginga Ranger. Well, that's the Wild Force, but they
Mm-hmm.
going backwards. So they brought in some of the older series. So
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
yeah.
The
So
the
five man is
the
one.
latest is that one?
No, the latest now.
No,
Oh,
that they have.
the latest they have is the Wild Force one. So they
Okay,
stopped there.
so now we have a reference point to go back. Okay, so Wild Force, then you can just keep going back and back and
So
back and back.
it'll be so if you actually go by the Power Ranger timeline, it will be 11 seasons they had so far. They had Jetman, which will be the extra one. They have so they had Jetman, which is the before Mighty Morphin. They had Mighty Morphin, they had Zeo, they had all those shits and everything like that. And think of Mighty Morphin 3 seasons. There were three different series within
Different
Mighty
series.
Morphin. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So they added five man, and they're adding two more series. So that one's probably 90. So Jetman is 92. Power Ranger Mighty Morphin is number one is 93. Jetman is number 92. So 91, 90, and 89. So that'll be five man, Bioman, uh, another animal one. I forgot the name of it, and the Giga Man, I think it is, and there's something else. So they're adding four new seasons, but it's like the older ones, and they're also adding some more of the Common Rider stuff. So if you're interested in that and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm,
Shout
mm-hmm.
Factory, Tubi, or Pluto TV has it for free as well. Shout Factory has it on their website, but also Tubi is kind of like Shout Factory in a way, but it's like you could actually do kind of Netflix ish and kind of save where you're at and things like that and watch it like a Netflix. So Lucia used to because it has all that stuff. So
Okay,
it's good.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. So it's cool. Five Man was a interesting one that I wanted to watch anyway because one of the actors I think plays the Red Ranger.
Oh,
He
okay,
was
okay.
he was this like very so I will say he was very like Fist of the North Star kind of character in Dire Ranger. He played this dude that had like these metal arms, and he fought the Red Ranger in Dire Ranger. Dire Ranger is by far my favorite Sentai so far.
Mhm.
It's
Okay,
been my
okay.
favorite one. So that one in particular, the guy actor that played that character is the Red Ranger in Five Man. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing that.
Nice, nice.
So they're adding more Sentai stuff, so and Toei stuff, so that's good.
That's cool. Do
Yeah,
you think at some point they will have everything? That's the old.
yeah,
If they keep going this way.
yeah. I
Yeah.
hope so.
Okay, okay.
I'm down to watch all the old shit. It's just the fact that getting good subtitles for it is a pain in the ass. That's the problem going back. Like, cause I found a website that had everything. I downloaded fucking. I have like everything on my hard drive. I have
Mm-hmm.
everything from the first series all the way around. The thing about the first series though, not every episode has subtitles
Understood. Understood.
because they're old and a lot of people I think I guess like people just don't subtitle correctly and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that Tubi does more and adds more to this stuff because it'll get me to actually use Tubi again because I haven't touched Tubi in a long time because the Sentais that we were watching are not there no more.
Got you. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you mentioned Tubi because the last thing they sent me an email for, I went back to watch it, and it's actually just as dumb as I remember. Was Samurai Pizza Cats.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Is so dumb.
There's
And
some. Go
the
ahead.
thing that about it that ages well was that it wasn't really aimed at, like, it wasn't an adult cartoon, but it had like smart humor
Yeah.
for the time. So whatever wacky translation they decided to put on this show, because it has nothing to do with what it's really about, it still holds up because it's just like random nonsense, but it's making fun of like the visuals. So it's like, okay, you know what? It wasn't that bad. All right.
Yeah.
But it does have me curious to watch the actual real show though,
Cool.
because I know it does not. It's not about that.
Yeah.
That fox is not a rat, and that's like the biggest thing from that show. that like it's a culture shock all
Yeah.
these years. It's like, oh yeah, I used to think that was a rat. I know that's a Japanese fox, but damn.
Yeah. That's cool. Like Samurai Pizza. I haven't seen that in a long time.
For like for the verdicts we do, I mostly do check Tubi for some of the obscure stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of it is not on Tubi anymore, which sucks.
Yeah.
But it's funny when you search for it, a Tubi thing shows up, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, oh,
Yeah.
so damn it, Tubi, where the
Yeah.
money?
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I still will pay them $2 for no commercials.
I would look, I would pay that if that promised me they wouldn't lose as many shows and movies.
Yeah, I see that point. That part they don't have like control of,
Yeah, yeah.
because the amount of stuff they do have and stuff like that. It's actually still kind of crazy how much stuff they have on here,
Hmm.
and it's a free
And it's
site.
just obscure stuff. That's the thing, though. That's the
Yeah.
reason I really still go to it because I will watch these B, C, D movies
Yeah.
and shows they have.
Yeah. Like if
Do
you
they
want,
have RoboCop the TV series?
they
Speaking of
probably
a D
do.
show,
Actually, they got. I just noticed they have Batman.
which Batman?
Is this the movie or the show? No shit. They have the '60s Batman show. Oh damn.
Oh, all right. Well, I
Oh
know what I'm
fuck.
watching.
Same here. I'm like, oh shit.
Wait. Hmm.
I just added it to my list. There's 3 seasons.
Yep, I have not seen all of the third one. Okay.
I am
Okay.
watching Batman. That's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm just flowing through it because I haven't touched Tubi in a long time, so I'm actually seeing what new stuff they added on here, and
Hmm.
they always have some good, interesting shit.
It's always yeah. That's the number one thing I can say about Tubi.
They always have
Freaking
interesting shit.
interesting.
They have this one with Hulk Hogan. Did you watch it? Let's see if it's in my stuff. Because it might be in my list of stuff. It's called the Secret Agent Club.
No, I have not seen that movie.
And Hogan has like a fucking like short hair.
No, no, I have not. I definitely have not. Now
Yeah,
I need
it's
to
called
watch
the
this.
Secret Agent Club.
Can't be good, but I'm definitely gonna watch it then.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. That's another one. Let me see this Five Madness here. I don't think it's released just yet though. I think it's coming soon, so it's not on here yet. So it's coming soon. All right, but yeah, Tubi, check it out.
All right,
Free
Tubi.
stuff.
Okay, Tubi, keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
Also relevant to the Wrestling Babble podcast. Shout outs to uh the first ever two-time up down down champion, Seth
Yes.
Rollins. Uh,
He's a two-time.
it says congratulations to the first ever two-time. Yeah,
Oh shit! I didn't think he was a two. I didn't think he won the title. I thought he was a Madden champion, but I don't think he
hmm.
won the title.
They claim him.
Oh wow! So they probably counted the Madden title.
Gotcha, gotcha. Love it.
But yeah,
Uh,
he has this pink suit and all, celebrating with the title.
hmm.
It matches him too.
Yes, it does actually.
Yeah, it actually matches his outfit. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it makes me a little sad they can't they sell that, but they can't acknowledge it on the
Yeah,
show. Because if he just brought that out, people would just be like, "What is that?" But the people who know, we know.
yeah. I want to see if they actually have his stats. Oh yeah, he was champ. He lost it to Becky.
In what game? When?
I'll send it to you. Like he did lose it to Becky.
Damn. All right.
He was champ and he lost it to Becky. It was his first title defense too.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have the date? Like how long ago was this one?
This was 2017,
Okay. All right.
and the Marvel's Capcom Infinite.
Wow. All right. All
That's where
right.
he lost the title. Let's see.
That's
Is he
pretty funny.
champion in here? I'm checking if he's champion. Yeah, he is champion here. So he loses it to Becky.
Gotcha. That was the moment.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep. And he hands it to Becky.
And his fate was sealed.
Yep. So yeah, he was up with the champion. And he was also the first two Madden champion twice.
Okay. Did they have a specific separate belt for that?
No, it was a trophy when they first
Oh,
started.
was it? Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
They don't do it no more.
Oh, they really they stopped. Okay,
They stopped
all
it a
right,
couple years ago.
Okay,
I
okay.
think they stopped it because of XFL, and then they just never brought it back.
I mean, listen. One of the part of the things that the Rock bringing back the XFL, I hope it doesn't just die because
So
somebody can make a game out of it, right?
So it's interesting how he's doing it, and I think it's gonna benefit that benefit it, and being a stronger company is the fact that it's gonna work with the NFL. So like, say for undraft players and people that going to tryouts and shit, they can all play in the XFL, get evaluated, and go to the NFL.
Okay, cool, cool.
So they have a working partnership with NFL. So
Hmm.
it'll be kind of like not college, but like in between.
Got you.
So
Understood.
it's interesting, and I think he has a good way of doing it. So it could be really well if done right.
So, if he's smart, there'll be an XFL game. Just saying.
Yes,
Just saying.
yes. Maybe make 2K make it so they actually finally get a damn football game again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, okay. All right. I like that idea. Go
There you
ahead,
go.
bro.
There you go. What else?
Oh
Um,
well, as far as what came out, I got the DLC for Monster Hunter Rise. It's called Sunbreak.
is that the one
That
on the
came out.
Switch?
It's on both, because Rise is on that and PC,
Oh, okay. So you playing on PC?
and it should, by virtue of that, it's on Xbox.
Oh, okay. It is on the Xbox?
Can't you play from your PC library, or
No,
is that not possible?
no. I think it's only Xbox library, and you can play
I
on
got
PC.
you. I got you. Understood. So then it's only on PC
Oh,
and
okay.
Switch then.
That'd be cool though.
That's what I thought was part of it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's only the Xbox, like yeah, from Xbox to PC. It's not a PC to Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hey, like an
there you go. It's fun. It's like it brings a lot of quality of life changes, and what they usually do. This is what every Monster Hunter game does. It's like the not season one, but it's like the HD Turbo. It's like Street Fighter
Okay.
when they actually do like the big one, like the big update, because there's only ever one for each Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
There's never like a Monster Hunter. Well, I think four is a bad example because of the Switch. They made another one for the Switch
Yeah.
because there's two versions of that game that exist on the 3DS, and then they made a third version for Switch. So that's like the only one. But other than that, they always do base version, and then they do balance changes and updates and stuff like that. I want to say before Monster Hunter World, people didn't care that much about like the balance stuff because it was a different world then, and then that was a little bit different. What people used it for specifically, it was not that social media stuff of people sharing like stats and having instant feedback on things that they do in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a little bit different. It was message boards and mostly people just arguing about what's better than. Let me just tell you, having known some of the Monster Hunter community, it is just as bad as any fandom,
Oh damn.
and it has a lot of elitism in it, which is why I don't delve into certain hardcore parts of the fandom. Like, listen, I'm just hanging out and doing goofy shit. So, like, I was watching Max's stream when it came out, so that was just dumb fun. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's fun. It is dumb fun,
Cool.
and it is difficult because it has the harder difficulty. That's usually what they
Yeah.
do
Okay.
when they add that. So it is keeping that tradition. It is. I think the stuff they added is worth it. Changes up the game for the better, but it is kind of buggy in
Okay.
on PC because it has something to do with certain things done with how Capcom either does their anti-cheat, I think it is,
Yeah,
or
you were
some
talking about that.
yeah, or it's like something to or DRM or something like that. And it takes some digging into and some troubleshooting because I had some weird issues.
Yeah.
And it actually just took me doing like one thing. Like, sorry, you don't hear about it a lot, but I will say, uh, I can't give Windows too much shit because it's kind of easy to find certain things.
Yeah.
If people type if okay, so if you got a problem, right, and you go to a message board just randomly, because I didn't even search on a message board, I just Googled it or
Yeah.
whatever search engine, right? But if somebody plainly states the steps to do something and doesn't really get too granular about it, like literally 4 sentences, I solved the problem.
Yeah.
So when people tell you, "Oh, troubleshooting on PC is difficult and a pain in the ass," it can be if the person explaining to you how to fix the solution is talking to you like you know exactly what is going on.
Yeah.
But if they put it in, just go to these things which are labeled plainly in Windows, which if you type that into Windows search on your computer, it literally shows you that thing,
Yeah.
and then you go take step 2, do this, step 3, do this, step 4, boom. It's easy as shit. So I will say that was like what I had to deal with, but it was easy to fix it, so it's all good.
Yep.
But Capcom fix your shit. I shouldn't have to, but
Yeah.
Capcom fix your shit.
Yes. You hear that, Capcom? Stop focusing on Resident Evil.
Hell
Fix
yeah.
your shit.
What you doing? This is the whatchamacallit that made them the most money,
Yeah.
right? Monster Hunter was the one that had put all that money in their pockets and had them like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the focus, son. This is the new Capcom. So yo, fix your
Resident
shit.
Evil. All Resident Evil.
Fix your shit. Stop.
Yeah.
And I know something else that came out. I'm not sure if you're gonna get into it, but Dungeon Fighter, the fighting game came out.
Okay.
So it's called DNF Duel.
I did watch some gameplay of it. I had the I just didn't know what it was.
Mm, mm, mm.
What kind of fighting game is it? Is like is there any similarities to anything?
Uh, it's got some. It's got similarities to Guilty Gear. It's got similarities to Marvel One,
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
It's got similarities to Marvel One. Um, and it's made by the team that made a lot of games. This is specifically aiding,
Okay.
and they're Marvel 3. Well, they're Ultimate Marvel 3. I don't think they're base Marvel 3, which is
Okay.
funny. They're Ultimate Marvel 3. They're like Bloody Roar. They're
Hmm.
um, there are a few other obscure anime games that came out that have really deep fighting systems and stuff. Like they have, if you look at just the sheer number, they made Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Okay.
They made like if you look at the sheer number of specifically aiding games, it's so many different companies. Like I didn't realize that, and it's so many that I actually played too. So it's good. It's in good hands. It's not some random developer. But the interesting thing is it's a Korean based property.
Okay.
South Korean based property. So the majority of the fan base would be South Korean, right?
It's
And
eight.
then like the default voices for the characters and stuff is in South Korean. So that's different. You know what I mean?
So they did the base of Marvel's Capcom 3.
Oh, they did do base
Mhm.
model. Okay.
Yeah. I just looked them up right now because I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
see Bloody Roar. I liked. I liked the first one. That's
Mm-hmm.
only what I remember playing. I did like Tetsunoku versus Capcom. I did like that
Does
game.
that does it show anything else they did? Because I know there's like weird
They did the
obscure stuff.
PSP Tekken 5.
Oh, that's really
They
good.
did a lot of Kamen Rider games.
Okay.
They
Okay.
did a ton of Kamen Rider games.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
did a lot of Bleach games. They did a lot of Naruto games. They did. I'm trying to find like just something I would know and actually played. Bloody Roar
Okay.
3 I did play. Bloody Roar first, second, third they did. Castlevania Judgment they did. They did.
Yeah, that's the obscure game they did. Yeah, that game is weird. Did you ever play Judgment?
No, I did not.
That's a that doesn't need to exist.
No.
It doesn't. And there's like character designs in that game that are freaky and weird and oh man, I have to send you the look for Simon Belmont in that game.
Yeah.
It's just like who is that?
Yeah,
What?
he has like a weird. I'm looking at the picture of the game now. It was
Oh,
on
you
the
see?
Switch.
Yeah. No, it was on Wii. It
No, it
was
was
on
on
Wii.
Wii. Yeah, the Wii. Sorry.
Is it on Switch
No,
now?
it's on the Wii. Yeah, I don't think it's on the
It, sh-
Switch.
it should be on the
Yeah,
Switch.
he looks like a Final Fantasy VII character.
No, he looks like a final. It looks like a Final Fantasy 10.
10. Yeah, with the shorts and the
The
boot.
buckles and the
Yeah,
belts
I'm
and the
looking.
straps.
Yeah.
He looks like if they did a mature what's his name from Kingdom Hearts with all the zippers all over him.
Like he grew up.
Yeah, Sora. Yeah, just
Yeah, I see it.
it's very weird.
Yeah, I see it.
It's very weird. It's very Japan at that time too. That was a serious wave they was going through. I remember
They
freaking.
like them belts.
Yeah, that was in the music too, because I remember Devil May Cry had like this specific music group, and then you see the group, and they're like, "Oh, that's just I've never seen that before." Like in terms of their fashion, bro, they was going for it. I don't know what it was, but they was going for it. So
Nice.
that character does not look out of place in that timeline in Japan's fashion.
Yeah.
Let me just put that out there. But anyway, from what I've seen, the game was good. Doesn't look too buggy. There's some broken stuff. There's some infinites. Some dude won. Some dude lost a tournament to an infinite, which I thought was hilarious. I love shady shenanigans. Who let that fly?
Yeah.
Who let that fly? Ban that man. But anyway, I think it's hilarious. More than one character has an has an infinite. Yo, I love busted fighting games. So I don't know. It's the character designs and stuff look cool, but they're not the DNF characters I'm used to. I didn't play that far.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but anyway, I mean, I hope it has legs. I know it's one of those games that has the easy input,
Yeah.
and it gives you bonuses for using technical input. So like if you do the regular fireball motion, your MP actually comes back faster, and that game has a MP gauge to do specials and stuff.
Okay. Cool.
So
Oh,
that's
that'd be
cool.
something to check out.
It doesn't seem balanced
Yeah.
right away. There's like two characters in particular. Like when you see, because we're not again, the game is literally only a week old, maybe.
Yeah.
But once you start seeing people master characters, you could clearly see already there's some characters that's just disgusting, disgusting.
Nice.
All right, ugh, ugh. This one is called Swift Master, which is like I don't know. I got looks like a dude, but I assume in the game it's like a spirit or something,
Yeah.
and he controls wind, and he's disgusting. And then there's a girl with a dragon, which is called the Dragon Knight, which is pretty self-explanatory. She's just got it's nasty. She got stuff to lock people down. She has a she has a tiny sword and shield, but she has a move where she swings it and it goes like I don't know 99% of the way across the screen.
Yeah.
That yeah, it's just crazy. So
Man.
it's if you like kind of anime, but like man balls to the wall with how busted every character is, I think like you might like that game.
Cool. I'll check it out. I'll check it out one
No
day.
balance.
Yeah.
No balance. No
Um,
balance.
I got some toy news.
Mm-hmm.
So Super 7, I'm not collecting these, but there's some that I might pick up. But they announced Super 7's Simpsons series. They're getting new Ultimates. They're getting the two aliens.
Oh, really? Is this
Eh.
the first time they ever made them?
No,
No, right?
McFarlane
No.
McFarlane had a toy run with Simpsons, and they made them before.
Okay.
Mr. Burns and Ralph Wiggum is going to be part of their Wave 3.
What does Mr. Burns come with?
Money.
For
Bobo
real?
the bear.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So I did see the picture. I did see it.
yeah.
All right.
Blinky the three-eyed fish. So
That should come with Bart.
I actually I kind of want Mr. Burns. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I might actually get Mr. Burns.
Okay.
Wave 2 consists of Bartman,
Oh,
Duffman,
yeah.
Krusty the Clown, and Scorpio. He was like a villain. He
Mm-hmm.
worked. Yeah, Homer worked with him, and he ended up being a super villain and shit.
Yeah, the hideout in the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing pretty good. The toys that look great. It's just that Ryan one is like $54.99 each, and it's just there's other things I'd rather have than these. So I'm very
Yeah.
selective with these, and I'll pick and choose who I want.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, those are cool. And then also the Broskis, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers, they have the new Super 7 figures coming out. One is the crazy paint and like the shoulder pads and shit like that with Matt Cardona.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is Brian Myers black and gray Abyss looking
Oh.
outfit with the jean jacket and shit like that. So they look really cool. I did pre-order those. Those are going for $74.99 each.
Wow.
And it's because of fucking Matt Cardona's like paint. But it is coming with a lot. It comes with the internet title.
Wait.
Yeah.
So go into detail, because I'm sure he mentioned it, right?
So if you go on their podcast page, there's one episode that came out last week that they have an interview with the guy from Super 7. So they actually explain why the price went high. So it's because of the paint job that Matt Cardona kind of has. Because it's that graffiti neon paint job. It's let me send you it so you can see what I'm talking about. It's like ridiculously like overdone kind of shit. Like it looks dope as fuck, but it's like yeah, I can see why. But the detail of it is sick, and then they added different head molds. They added new head molds and everything like that. And it comes with the internet title.
That is one of the best wrestling figures I've ever seen.
Yeah, like it looks super sick.
And it's kind of stylized with his face, so it's not like hyper realistic. Yeah, this was really good.
These are good.
Really
and
good.
then
They had the body hair details, right? Listen, when you can do body hair on a action figure correctly, that's a accolade, because I saw something real. Oh, I tell you what it was. It's something we actually both might be interested in buying, but looking at that makes me kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because did you see the new Cameron Grimes?
The Cameron Grimes, yeah, I did see it.
And did you see the body hair? It looks atrocious.
Yeah, I kind of want it though because I like that box.
I like the figure itself and a lot of the stuff in general.
Yeah, because the box is the Cena box. It's the same thing as the NWO Cena box. It has like the book clothes and shit. But these are Super 7, so these are $74.99 each figure. So they're gonna put the full detail into these things, and then they're supposed to be doing what was it? And then this dude Suzuki, he has his Storm collectible one coming. I might have to get that one too because that one actually looks pretty sick.
Yes, it does. It looks amazing.
I like the crazy face, the tongue out and shit.
Yes, they're doing real good with them, man. Like
Yeah.
I think I can honestly say this is probably the best time for wrestling figures.
Yeah, they
Like ever.
looking better because even the Mattels are stepping up because AEW is doing good with their figures as well. I feel like everyone is stepping up because of that, and
I
then
think
now you have the Super 7, you have a lot of people doing retros. You got a lot of companies. There's like 6 companies doing retros right now.
Look at how they're hyping up that Ric Flair figure for his
Yeah.
last match and stuff. Like, and that's just random. Who would think that's a thing they would just try to do? But I gotta give credit to Broski.
Yeah,
This is
100%.
all because of him. This is
Yeah.
100% the focus of people looking at this and going like, "Yeah, we want this."
Yeah.
It's because of him.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
And
They
he
start.
doesn't get the
all
credit
this.
for that.
He gets the credit from me, and they take my money all the time. So. But I really like the Super 7. I have actually 2 sets of the first Super Wave.
Ah, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, I got the first 2 sets for. Well, I want to get 2 of them signed. And I actually really want, and that's why I got 2. I got the other one, but one was again I got it earlier because they started shipping them. I think Big Bag Toys shipping them. I was like, fuck that, I want mine now. And then Super 7 finally sent me theirs. So, yeah, Super 7 is doing crazy shit. Right now, like a lot of the turtles, the first 2 waves of the turtle ones are on sale on Amazon. So if you're looking for any of those, check that out because I got the Shredder for like $30. I got April O'Neil for $30, and I did not like her figure. I was not gonna buy her figure, but I got it at a good price. So that's the reason why I got her.
Mm, I got you.
And now I'm like now I'm slowly like just collecting everything, and it's just I'm mad at myself for it. I'm like, why am I fucking collecting everything? And then I'm like, oh, he looks cool. I'm mad to get him. And but at least they delayed it. They delayed the rest of them for a while. So, the last series, the one with the Punk, Donatello, and the big gorilla, that is not coming out till like next year, March. The one that before that is December this year. So at least I have some space between.
Okay.
So yeah, that and then who else announced stuff? NECA announced what was the one? Oh, so I saw it wasn't an announcement, but I just got the Mausers pack
Okay.
in, and on the back of the Mausers it kind of teases who's coming out, and
Nice.
it's gonna be Mona Lisa, and is kind of like the character was kind of like Craven the Hunter in a way, like he was hunting all the mutants and shit, and it was talked by Tim Cummings, which he sounded a lot like Pete from Goof Troop.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like the whole character, like when you hear him, like is Pete from Goof Troop, and he's hunting all the mutants and stuff. This was the first appearance of the Toka Razor in the cartoon, and so they kidnap Toka, and Razor is looking for him. They all kind of team up and try to find each other, trying to find all the mutants that were being captured by him. So they're making him a figure, and he's coming up with Mona Lisa, which is Mona Lisa was like a lizard female character in the first cartoon series. And then they're doing the
Gotcha.
RoboCop kind of character. I think it was something Rex, Rex 2000, 3000 or something like that. And he was like a police cop, kind of pretty much RoboCop. And he kind of had like a love thing with Irma and shit like that. They're making him. He's
Yeah.
gonna get an ultimate figure. He looks pretty cool. I actually said that he should have got a figure, but they're missing one person, and I'm pissed that they have not made him yet. And it's getting me mad that I feel like we're not gonna get him. Is Donatelli.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Donatelli needs to be made because honestly, if they made a Donatelli, I probably would have stopped collecting.
All right. Okay.
There,
Okay.
I probably would have just stopped. I'm like, yeah, I got Donatelli. I'm good. I don't need nothing else. But
I
until
mean,
then,
listen. They if they are going so far, right, dude? They're trying to remake like the whole back of the packages, right? Aren't they?
well, the Super Sevens are.
No,
NECA
I just
does.
mean no. I'm just saying in general, like with everything turtles, every company is like at some point there's gonna be a recreation of everything that's been made already. Like at some point, you gotta represent every character that
Yeah.
exists, right?
So well NECA NECA is more the cartoon series. So anything cartoon series. So they are doing like obscure characters from the cartoon series. Like honestly, if you didn't watch the cartoon past the third season, you probably would not know any of these characters.
So that's what I'm saying. At
Yeah.
some point,
Yeah. Yeah.
eventually.
Eventually, but I think Donatelli's foot fetish gets him out the lineup and it pisses
No,
me off.
no,
It's the greatest thing. Like I like make the character.
no.
Just make his character.
No. He'll make it.
I
He'll
hope
make
so.
it.
I really hope so. I'm even fine with him just being like a NECA exclusive kind of thing because it looks like a lot of people won't like. I can see people not wanting the character, but like if it's like an exclusive thing that could be worth something, then it'd be more people on the character, like the cat that a part of the loot crate shit. So hopefully we see more of that. Anyway, talking about NECA, I did get my second loot crate box finally. I was supposed to get the second box in December of last year, and it finally came in. It's the comic book based box, so basically everything in it is based on the Ninja Turtle original comic, not the current one. And so I got a T-shirt with Raphael with the old school art. I got a pin of Raphael's head, which is well, it could be anyone's head because everyone wore red at one point. um, it came with a crane fanny pack, and
No, I didn't see that. Okay.
and
Okay.
it has a figure of a shredder with the lobster claws and shit. So
Hmm.
that's what came in this month. I'm not interested in collecting the comic book one, so I may sell that one. But I might keep the T-shirt and the fanny pack because it's
Okay.
a funny fanny pack. But like the next one I think is the video game one, which is gonna have the Armageddon shark character, the Sharkageddon. That's the one that's in the Tournament Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the next character. He's the next like figure.
So when are they gonna make 4?
I don't know. Like he's so I'm supposed to get like 4. I was supposed to get 4 boxes, and then one supposed to have a bonus figure, which is the cat guy. That because I pre-ordered all 4 boxes, so you get the bonus figure. So I think the next one is the video game one, and the final one is gonna be the cartoon one, which is the Batman Donatello.
Well, they got a few to go.
Yeah, so hopefully I get it sometime this year.
Okay.
Yeah, what we say. I just been playing Turtles the game. I'm trying to get my last trophy on the PlayStation. I love the game. It's a lot of fun. Definitely play it if you haven't played it yet.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got.
Okay, dokie.
You're gonna get into this movie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
This week's movie is Surf Ninjas. No, it's not. But that movie is ridiculous. If you have not, please watch the Surf Ninjas trailer. It's trash. It's awful. It looks like they took maybe 15 minutes to cut it together.
Yeah.
And they just wanted to put all of Rob Snyder's scenes in it.
Yeah. All the comic scenes.
It's ridiculous. I just wanted to say that because when you look at the people who are in it, you put what did we say? It said Tone Loc.
Yeah.
It has Leslie Nielsen, Rob Schneider,
a redheaded
Jr. and singer.
A redheaded Rob Schneider too.
Yeah, a redheaded Rob Schneider.
Yeah, right. That makes it even worse.
So random.
So, our next movie of the comic book theater, superhero comic book movies of 2000 and up. We are X2, X-Men United.
And that is the official title, X2.
Yes. Came out May 2nd.
I believe I saw it. I think I saw it with Jap Star and then maybe day off or week off. Because you know that's Jap Star's
Wolverine. Yeah, Wolverine. Yeah. So May 2nd, 2003 it came out. 2 hours, 14 minutes is the runtime. It was directed by Brian Singer. It was written by where's the names? Zach Penn and David Hayter, which if you know David Hayter, he has talked Wolverine before. He also talked Solid Snake.
I was gonna say one of his lines, but I can't remember anything.
Oh, there's one character. He also talked Captain America in the X-Men Evolution.
I remember the episode. It was a Wolverine featured episode.
Yes.
I don't remember the voice.
Yeah, it was him.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Our actors are Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, Hugh Jackman as Logan, Halle Berry as Storm, Ian McKellen as Magneto, Fakeem Jazim, Fakeem as Jean Grey, James Marsden as Scott Summers, Anna Paquin as Rogue, Rebecca Romaine Stamos. Well, she's not Stamos anymore, but Rebecca Romaine played Mystique. Brian Cox was William Stryker. Alan Cummings was Kurt Wong, Nightcrawler. Bruce Davis was Senator Kelly. Aaron Stanford was Pyro. Sean Asmore was Iceman. Kelly Hugh was Lady Deathstrike. Katie Stewart was Shadowcat. Kate Wong was Jubilee. I think I went way more.
And she came back too. I looked at her. I'm like, is that the same person? She did actually come back for the last movie.
Yeah.
You know? But she didn't. It wasn't the same Jubilee in the last one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she came back for Last Stand.
Yes, not the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, she came back for Last Stand.
Wait, that's not. No, wait. Last Stand is not X3, right?
X3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about the other one.
No.
What's the name? Was it? It was not called Days of Future Past, was it?
It's Days of Future Past, yeah.
They really made a movie called that?
Yep, right. Days of Future Past. That was we have a lot of X-Men movies. So like the video game countdown, there was like 7 Resident Evil movies. We're gonna be having like 7 freaking X-Men movies.
Okay.
A lot of X-Men movies.
They're not all great. They're not all as bad as like X3, but like that last one, yeah, the last one I heard was like
Dark
terrible.
Phoenix. Yeah, I heard that
Yeah,
was
that
a
was
shit
terrible.
show. I haven't watched it either. I heard that was a shit show.
I might be wrong. Besides Wolverine, I think that might be the lowest rated one.
Lowest rated
Or is it
was
X3?
Last Stand. Yeah, Last Stand. No, Dark Phoenix is the lowest rated one.
It is. It took over low. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dark Phoenix. It's Dark Phoenix, then X Men Origins, X
Well,
Men
wait,
Last
wait,
Dash.
Merc, did you just tell me that that movie beat X-Men Origins in the
Uh,
lowest rated?
yes.
Really?
Yep.
I have to see this movie now because people got to be exaggerating.
Yeah.
That movie is terrible. That movie is trash.
Yep.
I don't want to watch it, but I know we have to.
Yeah, we will get to it eventually.
Yo, that movie is bad. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And then-
interested now. Now I'm
yeah.
interested.
The highest. What was the highest rated one? I think it's this one. Is it?
I like.
Nah,
Yeah, I
they.
like this. Yeah, I like
Logan. Logan technically is the
that.
highest rated
Oh
one.
yeah, because it's technically in universe. I guess
Yeah.
that would be. I don't classify it as a X-Men movie.
X-Men movie wise
But
is Days
it
of
has.
Future Past. Days of Future Past is a 7.9.
I can see that. I can see that.
And
I
then
have fun watching that movie.
and
That
then
was
this
that
one.
didn't make me mad. Hmm?
And then
And
this
then this
one.
one.
And then no, actually First Class. And then this one.
What? Burn it. Burn that list. For
Yeah.
me personally,
Yeah.
for the
First,
ones I have watched, because I have not watched Dark Phoenix,
yeah.
that is the second worst one.
Yeah.
After after uh Origins.
Yeah.
And then X3 for me. I like X3 more than I like First Class. I can't stand that movie. I don't like Michael Fassbender as Magneto. Stop it. I don't like it.
You want to know what X-Men World movie is the highest grossing, the highest rated one
In the world.
of all the X-Men, well, X-Men property Fox movies?
Okay, go ahead. Which one?
Deadpool.
Really? It counts? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Deadpool's part of the
All
Fox X-Men community,
Okay.
and he has the highest grossing movie.
Makes sense. I mean,
And-
no, it doesn't. That doesn't make sense. That's sad. Actually, that's sad.
Yeah,
That's because you had the main team and you couldn't do. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
yeah. X-Men Deadpool had a higher grossing movie than all the X-Men movies,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
and
sad.
had the lowest budget.
And that's extremely upsetting
Yeah.
because that means we still got a long way to go,
Yeah.
and we gotta watch those higher budget X-Men movies.
At least they're all better than Generation X.
You say that, but Origins.
Origins.
But Origins though. Name one scene in Origins that actually made you like go, okay, I'm giving this movie a chance.
The
Before-
first
can
Ryan
you-
Reynolds scene with the sword play, that was pretty cool. That was a cool scene.
Okay, fine. 'Cause
But-
yeah,
Yeah, that and then I didn't that I kind of liked Liv Schreiber as Sabretooth.
I could take him or leave him. I can't say I thought he was special.
I thought
I'll
I thought he had a good look as Sabretooth.
I'll say I thought the guy had a good look as Gambit, and he did nothing though.
No, he didn't.
He blew up a wall.
He didn't even have the accent.
I said he had a good look. I didn't say he was good as a Gambit.
Yeah.
I said he had a good look. I was just like, okay, you got this guy.
Everyone,
I
everyone
know
wants to
he's
do
good.
Gambit, and like they forget that he has a Cajun accent. I want the Cajun accent. I don't want.
He's
no,
cursed. Apparently, like the character's apparently cursed.
Yeah.
They can't get a good one.
Yeah, they had Tatum Tatum, whatever his name is.
Oh,
And-
Channing Tatum. And
yeah,
then this, unfortunately,
I was
so
happy.
much nonsense going on with it. What? You didn't want him?
I
to
did
be?
not want him as Gambit.
You don't like him as an actor?
I didn't want him as Gambit. I don't see him as Gambit.
Yeah, I get you. I get
Yeah,
you.
like that's
I
not
get-
Gambit to me. Like I'm sorry, I was like that's not Gambit.
But
to
who
me.
is? Because there's no Cajun anybody.
We gotta
that's
find a
famous.
new person that has from the swamps, and get him to play Gambit.
No,
He
no.
needs to come
Ricky
from
Starks
the swamp.
is Gambit. Ricky Starks is Gambit.
I'm fine with that. If they do that, I'll be 100% that. But that makes Hobbs has to get a part, and he could play like probably that dude from.
I know who he can play, and it's messed up. It's not at
He
all
was strong
racist,
guy.
but it's messed up. You know the X-Men character, eh, not the girl Husk, the big one, the big black dude with the little mini men that come out his back.
Oh, Maggot, or whatever his name is.
No,
I
not
know.
no. Maggot was the one with the little ugly black
Yeah, yeah,
tooth
yeah.
on his wrist that came out of his stomach.
I know who
Apparently,
you're talking about.
he's in the X-Men 2 game. He's the boss on top of the pyramid.
Yeah, I know who you're
He
talking
was
about.
in the X-Men cartoon in one episode.
Yeah. You know
I
who he can
think his
play?
name is. It's not tough.
Yeah, he can play strong guy.
No,
Why not? He has a weird
because
hairdo.
no, because Strong Guy. I guess so.
Kind of looks
It's
like,
strong, but Merc. All right, let's be honest. Is Strong Guy memorable?
not really, but Hobbs can make him memorable.
Okay. All right.
Let's get his acting chops up.
What they got to do with Gambit though?
I don't know.
He gotta be. He could be. You think he could be Bishop?
It could be Bishop.
Okay. All right.
Nah,
All
I'll
right.
give it to
All
him.
right.
Yeah, Ricky Stark.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Ricky's
need
good,
occasion.
though.
We need occasion. Like, yo, get a non-known actor to play him.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You could settle for a French actor because it's a French accent,
Yes.
and you can just dirty it up.
Yeah.
So
There
you
you
can
go.
take it to the bio.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Just get the guy from the swamp. Like, just find him like hunting crawfish and like take him and be
I
like, oh,
guess so.
we got a movie part for you.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's a trench coat and some cards. Have fun.
And some card. All
Anyway, so X2, X-Men United. This is the sequel of, again, the first X-Men. I enjoyed
right. I
it.
know the.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I know the story
Yeah.
picks up from the first movie.
Yeah.
Um, spoilers: all three of these movies are connected by story, like not just because it's the same actors and actresses. They do have a through line from 1, 2 to 3,
Yeah.
as we see. Um, so I'm just trying to think. Did this one take from anything? I don't know. I don't because it doesn't have a name.
Um,
Like Days of Future Past surprised me because it's literally taking from that storyline.
it's
There's no X2 United. There's no X-Men United storyline,
no.
is there?
This is more of God. God. What was it? Was it God? The one with fuck. What's the name? It's an '80s storyline. Something
Okay.
God's fear or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Is off that storyline. I remember actually like listening to X-Men storylines. God's fear. What's it called? God's love, men's kills. That was based on that storyline.
Oh, okay.
That's when
Well,
the president was trying to get the X Men. They were hiring Stryker to kill the X Men, and that's when he created Sentinels and all that shit to try to kill the X Men and shit.
wait. So Stryker's the one that created the Sentinels?
Well, it's supposed to lead into that, so they it's kind of like a little off of it, but they hired someone to kind of like Stryker doesn't have nothing to do with it, but the storyline of what it's based on is that storyline.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
and
Okay.
I love Man Kills. That was a really good storyline too. So that probably one of my favorite Chris Camelot storylines. And I have issues with his like later books, but he wrote a lot of good '80s comics, '80s X-Men books.
The one thing I will say that was cool was people appreciating the first 6 issues of X-Men in the 90s
Yeah,
because of the covers and stuff. But I think he was doing the stories for that.
yeah, and it was Jim Lee writing art.
The cover. But the one thing I will say, looking back at that number 5 is my favorite cover of all time.
That's the one with
Wolverine and Omega Red.
Wolverine and Omega Red. That was a really dope cover. I did like there's a
But
couple
I
of
looked
covers
at
I
all
like.
6
Yeah,
that they were like popping up. They're all good.
I have all of
Yeah,
them.
Jim Lee was out of his mind.
Yeah, that was his second one on X Men because he started the Blue Strike Force with that book, and then he was on Uncanny X Men before that.
So, okay, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was on Uncanny X Men for a while, and so they started doing the two teams, Gold Strike Force, Blue Strike Force. He started writing
Hmm.
he started doing the art for the Blue Strike Force, and I think it was Mark Silverstein or Mark Silverson or whatever
Oh,
his
so
name is.
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
one that did. He's took over as the artist of Uncanny X Men.
Oh, I got you. Understood.
They have very
Um,
similar style
I know
too.
the names, but I certain people can I put the art together
Yeah, yeah.
or the writing together, and
So
like Jim Lee
he,
is one of them. So Sylvester
yeah,
is not.
his art is very similar to Jim Lee's style. So it made
Okay,
sense
that
for
makes
him
sense.
to,
Okay.
yeah. So it made sense for that. So this is based on that. It was God loves men kills storyline.
All right. Okay. So that's a at least there's a reference point.
Yeah.
I the one thing I looked up for this was to make sure that that kid was a real character, the main like
Oh, that
plot
was
device, the boy.
supposedly Xavier's son.
No, no, he is a real character. So I looked it up. And he's Jason Stryker is a real character. So
Oh,
I
Striker.
thought
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was supposed to be Legion.
yeah.
Turns out that entire arc is real.
Yes.
Like that. So it's not. So Jason Stryker, and his name in this movie is 143. I think they call him.
Yeah.
Like when you look up in the cast, it says Jason 143 is his name. So
Yeah.
like I googled, I go, no, I wikied it, and I was
Oh,
like, oh okay. So he's not supposed to be Legion or Charles's son. He actually takes part in some part of Stryker's history,
okay.
and so he is a real character. And like that was something I noticed. But here's the crazier part, Merc. Because of all these goddamn movies we watch, do you know who that guy is?
The guy that played William Stryker?
That's freaking no. That played Jason Stryker.
No.
That's freaking Bane,
The Tom Holland?
the little guy that played Bane
In
in freaking Batman and Robin.
Robin? Oh shit.
Yes, that's the little guy that they pumped up with the venom. That's
Yeah.
him. Yo, what? why, why is everything blending together? I hate this.
Oh wow, he did. He was in Ace Ventura, too as well.
I hate this, Mark.
He
This
was
is
the
your
mummy.
fault.
He was the mummy in Monster Squad.
Wow. All right. Well, I don't think there was any way I could know that, but damn. Okay.
Never seen Monster Squad?
No, no, they don't show his face in Monster
No,
Squad.
you
Isn't
don't.
he like all messed up
Yeah,
looking?
yeah, yeah. He's
That's
almost.
what I'm saying. You can't tell.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
He was
okay,
in.
kudos. But I'm just saying, like, damn.
Oh shit! Oh. You want to know who he plays in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective? Ace Ventura 2.
Who does he play in Ace Ventura 2?
He's the Monopoly man that he punched in the face in the fucking character.
Damn. Oh, snap. Wow. Okay, that's one of the funniest scenes in the movie. Wow. All right.
All right, I
That's
like the
good.
character more
That's
now.
that's good. That's good.
There was a Doctor Hank McCoy in this movie too that
Yes,
he
it
just didn't
was.
have, but they didn't really use him in this movie.
Yeah, you could kind of tell who they had plans for.
Hmm.
Yeah. You could see they have in this movie kind of thing. One of the things I did like about this movie was they had a lot of nods to characters
Yeah,
in the backgrounds.
yeah,
They had the thing that made me the most mad though is when again maybe it's on a different website for the cast list, but IMDb does not have the names of the kids.
not all of
It
them.
only says like for the twins, it only says twin X kid. It only says X kid, X kid, X kid captured. It
Yeah,
only says X kid in the situation that they were in. So that makes it harder on like his official
they
movie site to
have
see
the
who they were supposed to be.
they have the
But I
ones.
know they have a list somewhere.
Yeah, so they have the kids that were ones that actually did something. So like Siren, they actually have her name.
Yes, yeah. But
Colossus, they
they
have
don't have
his
the
name.
girl that was clearly supposed to be the Native American girl.
No.
I think that's Moonlight. The Moon Danielle Moon something. I
Yeah.
know she was in that team when they all wore blue and yellow. I know that.
Yeah, yeah, she was in Numians.
So like there's a girl clearly that looks like her.
Mm-hmm.
Long black hair, dark skin and everything. They don't no, she's not in it.
No. It's
So like
more
there's
of
a lot
the
of people.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah, there's more of the people that are actually like they were used on TV on the screen kind of like Colossus. Colossus has his name in here.
But
Siren.
at least if you can spot their look in the
Yeah.
movie, they actually did try to pay some homage to a lot of characters that because you can't give everybody screen time and names
Exactly.
and stuff. But they at least try to allude to who certain people were. So there's a lot of little cameos by characters. Like Gambit's name is on the computer. I think Warren Worthington is on there. So
Yeah, yeah,
Angel's on there too.
yeah.
Like there's like two or three other people that their names dropped or referenced, and then it's just like the story just made sense. It
Yeah.
flowed together. Like you said, it being referenced to a real thing. I guess they didn't really waste too much time with like filler. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's one thing about this movie that makes it better than the first one. It makes it better than some of the other ones. It's just like, man, there's not too much filler. Like you get explanations,
Yeah.
and the other thing about the story, gotta give it credit. If you watch the first one like we recently did, you really get why Rogue is attached to Wolverine.
Yeah.
If you just saw this, you wouldn't get it.
No, you had to watch the first one. Like it kind of, because they have a relationship. Like in the, if you go to the comic source, it's Kitty Pryde's.
Or as
Um,
Jubilee.
there's
In the
Jubilee.
90s, it's Jubilee.
In the
In the 90s.
in the '90s
Oh no,
cartoon was
but in the real
Jubilee,
story.
but
Oh
in the
yeah,
comic
you're
it
right.
was Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even though like not for nothing, like everything, like every answer is right, because when Wolverine became an X-Men, he kind of took like a big brother approach to Rogue, Jubilee, Shadowcat, and a couple other characters. Any of the younger characters, he kind of
Mhm.
got into more of a family kind of feel towards them. Like he was very protective of the girls and stuff like that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because even Rogue, he was very protective of her when she first came to the team. But it was Kitty Pryde that was like the Rogue character in this movie.
Mm.
Like that was Kitty Pryde's like role.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
And they didn't have too many plans for that character yet.
yeah,
But you can see they had her do stuff because then in
yeah,
the next movie she's a full blown character.
yeah. Ellen
So
Page plays her,
mhm.
or Elliot Page now.
True. Well, I mean, listen, at the time, the IMDb, she was a different person,
Yes,
different
yes.
time.
Yep, yep.
So they are now.
That was
Was it
before
they?
Juno.
So
Yeah,
yeah. Um. So like, again, like this, it's not too much to say in terms of what the subject matter was, just whether or not it was acted well. No, it's pretty good. I
yeah,
didn't see, again, in comparison to everything else we watched, one of the better acted movies. Again, like following it, I didn't fall asleep.
yeah.
Like I
I
didn't get too
enjoyed it.
bored.
I enjoyed it. I liked some of the fight scenes more than others.
Yeah, the direction of the action in this movie is probably like some of the best. It's still like the beginning with Nightcrawler still gives me chills. Like,
Yeah,
and I was trying to remember where I remember the music from because it's literally uh like royalty free music. It's
yeah, yeah,
literally classical music.
yeah.
But you know why it also holds a special significance? It's because it's a freaking fighting game theme for a boss.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Krauser's music in Fatal Fury 2. I was like,
Ah, okay.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Like, why is that always in my head music for somebody who's like high tier or badass?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because it's Krauser. You're right.
yeah. I liked the Nightcrawler in this. I thought it was cool. I wish he was in it a bit more.
It was fine for a
Yeah,
debut. It
yeah.
was fine for a debut.
But I did like the character a lot. I liked it again. Wolverine was kind of more of the center stage character, and then everyone else was just kind of there.
Wolverine and Jean.
Yeah,
Because
Gene,
they
because yeah,
the throughout the other through line throughout the entire movie was Jean was like feeling the Phoenix Force like slowly, I guess, coming around,
yeah,
and then we get the cameo at the exact end of the movie.
yeah.
So
So yeah. I did enjoy it though. It was fun. It
mhm.
was a better than the first one. I actually enjoyed the characters a bit more. Lady Deathstrike and Wolverine's fight was actually pretty cool. I
Mhm.
liked the way they used Mystique in this movie a lot more than the other one.
Sure enough, sure
It
enough.
made more sense for her, and the way she
Yes,
just did shit, it was cool. I actually thought it
it
was
was
cool.
cool. Yes. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna go 4 with this movie.
I'm gonna go 4.25.
Right. Let me get you the list and add it. 425 x 2 425. All right. So right now on your top 10 is Pootie Tang, Blade 2, X2, Road to Petition, From Hell, Spider-Man, Unbreakable, American Splendor, Ghost World, and Josie and the Pussycats.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Um, Mine is Pootie Tang, Spider-Man, X2, Road to Petition, Blade 2, From Hell, Unbreakable, Ghost World, Josie and the Pussycats, and Monkey Bone. Oh wow.
Hmm.
Um, our next movie in this comic book theater is Underworld.
I believe I've only seen the second one.
I did see the first one. The first one I actually went to theaters, and it kind of made a vampire into a blue Smurf.
Oh boy, it
Uh,
started a whole thing.
yep.
Listen,
So right
gotta give them
now,
Evanescence,
yes, more Evanescence. All the Evanescence from this
all the Evanescence.
from Daredevil, they just continued in on the Underworld.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So right now in the month of July, we have Underworld. We got League of Extraordinary Gentlemen next week. We got Blade Trinity after that,
Oh,
and fucking Catwoman.
whew, that's bad.
Fuck, we got Catwoman.
Damn. All right.
And then
All right.
August we have Hellboy, The Punisher, Spider-Man 2, and Sky High.
I'm trying to think if any of that's like that I know is bad.
Hellboy's good.
What's Sky High?
Sky High was a
No?
Disney movie that kind of was like a high school for superheroes. It's
Is
pretty
it
good.
animated or is
No,
it
it's
real?
a real movie.
Oh wow.
It's with
Okay.
Kurt Russell plays like a Superman-ish
Oh,
character.
I've seen it. I've seen. Okay. I know.
Bruce Campbell's the gym teacher.
I do remember this. I never saw it. Okay.
Yeah, so we have those for the next couple of months. So we are getting there, flying through.
Damn, Catwoman.
Cat-
Ooh.
We got back to back Blade Trinity and
Ooh.
Catwoman.
Oof.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah. Not all of them are gonna be good.
That's some stuff that'll get your superhero license taken away.
Yeah, last week we had one of the worst. So
Ooh,
so that one's gonna fight for supremacy for the worst movie of our list.
I think Catwoman might take it, but the opening scene to Blade Trinity made me physically sick.
Yeah.
I remember Jeff started showing me that, and I was like, "Yo, turn this off. I can't, bro. I can't."
Our boy
I
Triple
can't.
H is in this movie.
Can he save this movie? Because I know he's not just a minor character. He's a
Yeah.
recurring like vampire or something.
No, he can't save the movie. His scenes are not that great.
Ah, all right.
He has grills though.
What? Wait, what?
He has like fucking like golden teeth and shit.
But I didn't. There's so much I did not know about this movie. Oh my god! All right. I need pictures of this. I'm just gonna send them to Triple H. People probably sent him all types of DX, the Katie Vick, every embarrassing thing. I'm gonna send him pictures of him with grills. I need this.
Blade Trinity.
I need to see Triple H with a grill.
Let me see.
It's unbelievable.
He has like golden
Oh.
teeth and shit. I'll send it to you right
Gotta
now.
be in the story. It's gotta be in the story. I gotta hear it. Mm-mm.
He had like golden teeth, like golden fangs.
Yeah. Yes, he does. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
I mean, he does look like a vampire. I mean,
Yeah, there you go. And that's when he had the long hair. He had a little Pomeranian that had like the 4 teeth and shit.
wow.
Oh, it was in the fucking cover of Running at. Did you see the magazine?
He looks like aluminum foil teeth. You gave him too much credit, Merc.
I remember him having something. I don't
I see
remember.
the picture of the Raw magazine. I see it. It looks like aluminum foil.
Yeah, it does. It's shiny though. Anyway,
Anyway.
but yeah.
All right.
To wrap this up,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is Spotify. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. And we got a WordPress.
Yep.
Where you at, Merc?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch. All Mark with the mic. Follow. Give a little shout out to Tenacious T and this little podcast he's doing with Popcorny. It's a pop culture podcast. Definitely check it out. Give him some love and try to follow them. Also, check out all our casts on Spotify. Is the easiest way to get our podcast. And our Facebook pages, the Red Cyclone Inc. and the Wrestling Babble. We are very active on there, so definitely join the conversation.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's